We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
What is up, guys? How's everyone doing? We are live. My name is Kevin here with Real Breaks Live, and we are breaking into another full case of Topps Cosmic Chrome. This stuff's been wild. We've been pulling some crazy stuff, so excited to get back into it. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. I'm excited for a great night now. I'm going to be with you guys all night. If you take a look at our shop, we have some awesome breaks going tonight. So don't miss out on those. I'm going to look those up as I open these up. We have a mega of Topps Chrome basketball, which has been another blast opening. We have a really fun mixer we put together for you guys. College football with some NT and our favorite Sapphire. And we have an update. Full case, pick your team hobby. Let's go chasing some debuts, huh? That'll be a good one. And then a really fun one, Marvel Dual Case. We did one of these not too long ago, and it went awesome. Stuff is crazy cool. I'm going to actually put these over here because I keep having to remind myself I have short arms. All right, welcome in, guys. We are going to get started. I'm excited. Cosmic is up there, is one of my favorites. I think it would be my overall favorite right now, except, as I've told you guys before, Topps Chrome basketball. It's just been, I don't know, that's so fun. But I had to rank them. I got to put basketball over it. But it's so close. Superfractor would be nice, huh? See if we can make that happen. See what we can do. Anyone getting ready for this game tonight? I know we got some pretty big fantasy implications with some of you guys. Or maybe some of you guys are Niners fans or Bears fans. Huge game for both of y'all. I was at the Packer game last night. Did not go the way I wanted it to, but always a good time in Lambeau. All right, let's get to it, guys. First box of the break for Cosmic. What will we find, huh? Let's take a look. Nucleus of Kyle Tucker. Light speed of Bobby Witt Jr. Ultraviolet, Jung. Ronald Acuna. Dalton Rushing on Refractor. And launched into orbit. We got De La Cruz going to Cincinnati. Star clusters for the Mariners. There's some legends right there. Ellie De La Cruz. And a blue of Jung Ho Lee, numbered out of 99, going to the Giants. Jung Ho Lee. Yeah, a little Jackson Churio headed to the Brewers. Tovar in the refractor. Dollander. Marcelo Mayer. Oh, we got some crazy color there. See that back there? Hello. Yankees, Jeter and Judge. And purple, we got a Mike Trout out of 150 going to the Angels. Get excited for this color. Oh, it's one of those case hits, too. 3 out of 5, Rhett Lauder. Look at that for the Super Nova. And then right back, we have a Stella Nova out of 50 at Dalton Rushing. Back-to-back, nice hits. Rhett Lauder out of 5. That is sweet. Headed to the Reds. Who got the Reds on this one? NB Mayer. Very nice. Rhett Lauder. Love the color match. Everything. It's perfect card. We got Dalton Rushing out of 50 of the Stella Nova. Cosmic just continues to deliver. There we go. All right, let's keep it going. this way. Usually the other way is easier with Cosmic, but we might have ran into a little, yeah, this might be easier. The sealed these different than the other ones. At least I think so. I could be very wrong. All right, box 2. Vladimir Guerrero. Tino. Kobe Mayo on the beam. And redemption. What do we got here? Be something crazy. Come on. Cosmic Chrome Autograph. Variation Red Flare Refractor. Oh, wow. We got another red of Nick Kurtz. Oh, wow. Whoa, that is huge. Nick Kurtz, Red Flare Refractor Auto going to the A's. Huskies forever. Wow. Wow. Red Auto of Nick Kurtz. That is massive. Wow. There you go, Huskies. Woo! All right, we're gonna have a case here, guys. Wow. Lindor, there you go, Huskies. Stella Nova, Bobby Witt Jr. Woo! Man, that is massive. Red Flare Refractor. Whew. Mason Wynn on the nucleus. Ben Rice, Ultraviolet Beam. Aaron Shunk. Nick Kurtz. And we got a Kobe Mayo out of 75 going to the Orioles. That is a huge card, Wisco MVP. That is wild. That is wild. 2 reds, back-to-back cases. I mean, back-to-back boxes. And one just happened to be a red auto of Nick Kurtz. Big Christmas out of 99. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. I don't know yet, Wisco MVP. I'm not sure. I don't have an answer right now. I would think so. Oh, man, what's in the mint? Whew. How about a red auto of Nick Kurtz? Red auto variation of Nick Kurtz. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how much better it... It's insane. It is a big hit from Cosmic. Let's keep this case running, though. Let's do it. going to be one of those cases. We've seen them before. Only a red curse. Oh, man. Yeah, that's so fun. So fun. There might be more red in here. We'll see if that's just a border, but we might have another red. Maybe. It looks like it. We'll find out. This just might be one of those cases. You get a red, you get a red, you get a red. Who else wants a red? That's a black border. Telling you guys, this case, man. We got Brooks Lee on Stars in the Night. Going to the Twins. Very nice. Mayer. And black. Oh, it's an auto, too. Here we go. How about that? Dylan Cruz launched into orbit. Autograph out of 10 to the Nationals. Oh, I'm telling you, this is going to be it, guys. This is the case right here. Oh, man. Dylan Cruz launched into orbit, auto 10. Woo. Alvarez out of 99. Ryan says, I do. Who's got the Nationals, too? That was Blake C. with the Nationals. Come on. Job. Christian Yelich. Kobe Mayo. All right, second half of this box. And that is a red. I did see that right. We have a red coming. Aaron Nola on the nucleus. Jazz Chisholm. James Wood. Is that a Brewer jersey? Is that Brewers? That is Jackson Churio. 1 out of 5 going to the Brewers. Swaggy. 3 reds in 3 boxes. 3 reds in 3 boxes. How about that for the Brew Crew? Let's go. I hope by the end we have just an entire row of nothing but reds. Oh, man. Campbell. Nucleus of Peralta. Dylan Cruz. Altuve on the white circle. All right. Wow, the Bears scored quick there, huh? Oh, it's on a pick. Oh, my goodness. All right, box 4. Can this get any crazier? Can we get another red? A red in every box, maybe. Yes. 3 out of 5s in 3 boxes. And an out of 10 auto. All right, Ryan. Pete Crow Planet incoming. Okay. All right. And at this point, if we're just giving away 5s, I mean, you might as well just go for the Pluto, right? Pluto Planet. But if we're going for reds, that's going to be your equivalent. Technically not a planet, absolutely. I actually had this talk with somebody just a couple days ago, but you know what? We take it. The price those things sell for on eBay, ain't nobody bringing it up. It's a planet for Topps Cosmic. I don't see a red. How disappointing. Stella Nova on the James Wood. Jason Dominguez on Nucleus. James Wood Refractor. Sasaki on the Beam. James Wood Lightspeed. And 3 Legend Yankees on that card. And we got a Trey Turner. Man, we got 3 autos. There's been cases we only get 2 autos. On the Stella Nova. Those are hard to hit. Trey Turner for the Phillies. Very nice. I want to go Heike. What's in a mint? That is a red variation auto of Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz. And we got a Brent Rooker out of 75 going to the Athletics. All right, off we go. And we got a Starfractor, Bo Bichette going to the Blue Jays. Very nice. Chase Petty on the Nucleus. Mets on the Star Chasers. And Dylan Cruz on the White Circle. Very nice hit. Ohtani Lightspeed. It's a nice box. Fortunately, no red, but you know what? We can't hit reds in all of them, right? Even though I thought maybe we could. Trey Turner. Aaron Judge. All right, good box, though. These white circles are awesome to get one of Dylan Cruz. That's rare. We'll pair that with the Dylan Cruz auto going to the Natties. Nucleus Chase Petty. And Starfractor, Bo Bichette. Yeah, absolutely. I want to go hiking. It is playing. So, yeah. So 3 autos out of 4 boxes. Hey, Huskies forever. There you go, buddy. Hey, I was excited to pull that for you. You've been patient with the Athletics. Patient through Cosmic, and it really hit for you today. That was a fun one. You're absolutely welcome. Red Flare Refractor, Nick Kurtz. That's going to be an awesome one to see when you redeem that one. All right, let's keep the fun going. Let's keep spreading these out. Roki for the Dodgers. Rocker. Holiday on the beam. Dylan Cruz. Star Clusters for the Athletics. And on a 199, Fernando Tatis Jr. going to San Diego. Ryan, come on, Lunar Box. Come on. Wyatt Langford. Shaw. Castillo. Jackson Jobe. And there we go. How about that one? Stars in the Night, Sasaki. Very nice. Going to the Dodgers. Good hit. Good hit on the Sasaki. Julio. And blue, Drake Baldwin out of 99. Going to the Braves. Very nice. That is good color for Drake Baldwin. Color match on the card. better player. Awesome. Awesome all around. And Hiroki Sasaki. That's going to be a nice one for the Dodgers. Oh, seen the Cruz shirts that got cooked in both 3 cases. Oh. Sorry, another treasure. I know the feeling, buddy. Oh. All right, 3 more boxes. All right, let me take a look real quick, guys, at our next break coming up. Let me see how that one is moving. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a discount on basketball coming up. So that is something you guys are interested in. Now's the time to jump in and grab a spot there. All right, discounts are on. Chrome basketball, and that stuff's been wild too. So let me get you guys back with me. All right, we're here. And Max Muncy of the Nucleus. Launched in the orbit. Piazza Wilson. Jackson Merrill. And purple, Kyle Manzardo. I was going to add an extra syllable to that. Cade Horton. Carroll on the refractor. De La Cruz on beam. And there you go, light speed. Julio Rodriguez out of 75. Going to the Mariners. That's a cool insert. Christian Campbell. Great looking insert. All right, second half here, little National Star Chaser. Jordan Lawler on a 199 to Arizona Diamondbacks. Chaz Chisholm. Corbin Carroll. Shohei. And Fernando Tatis. All right. We have not seen a Planetary Pursuit, shockingly, yet. Usually we see, I don't know, a couple per case on average, I would say. At least that's what I've been kind of averaging. We also don't average 3 reds per case either. So we'll see. The head one flipped over right by the Planetary Pursuit. We got a Planetary Pursuit. Of course, they flip over the base card right in front of it. Thanks a lot. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Horton. And at a 199, Luke Keeschel going to the Twins. And we got a gold out of 50 of Skubal. Very nice. Going to Detroit. You go Detroit. That's a nice gold. Light speed. Ricky Henderson on light speed. Nick Kurtz on the beam. And there's our Planetary Pursuit. How about that? A James Wood for the Nationals on the Sun. Nice hit. Going to the Nationals. Who's got the Nationals again? Blake C. Very nice. Very nice spot today. All right, we'll keep it rolling. Nacho Alvarez. James Wood on the beam. Campbell. Connor Norby. And Juan Soto on the Stella Nova. Yeah, we got another goal back there. Star Chasers for the Braves. Vladdy. Mookie. And out of 50, we got Osuna. Alejandro Osuna for the Rangers. 2 golds in that box. All right, last box, guys. Good luck. Yes, it is, Wisco. I bumped it when I was unloaded there. All right. Ryan, good luck on the Cubs, buddy. And how about that? A Mickey Mantle launch into orbit. That's cool. Padres Star Clusters. And there we go. We got an auto of Grant McCray going to the Giants. Corbin Carroll. Green of Jacob Wilson going to the Athletics. Nucleus of O'Neal. Rutschman on the refractor. Cam Smith. Matt Shaw. Verlander. Well, the Verlander's a nucleus. All right, last half of this box, guys. Good luck. We got an orange in there and a white circle refractor. Cubbies on the Star Clusters. And we got a Corbin Burns. That's cool. Look at that jersey he's wearing. That's awesome. Diamondbacks with a cool, like, alternate jersey. Trey Turner on Lightspeed. Lou Brock Lightspeed. And who's the orange going to be? It's going to be a Soto. Launched into orbit out of 25. Going to the Mets. Very cool card. There you go, Mets. Who's got these Mets here? Z. Leonard. That's awesome. Jordan Lawler on the refractor. Bryce Harper. All right, guys, and that'll do it. That was a fun case. There was lots of excitement there. We got a little loud for Nick Kurtz. All together, that was fun. Another great case of Cosmic. These have been too fun. All right, we're going to do a little recap here. Let me grab our cards we're going to do that with. All right, we got some nucleuses to show off. Here they are. We got a Verlander, Cruz, Connor Norby, Max Muncy, Wyatt Langford, Jason Dominguez, Chase Petty, Aaron Nola, Freddie Peralta, Mason Wynn, and Kyle Tucker going to the Cubs. And some Stella Novas. How about a Juan Soto, James Wood, and Bobby Witt Jr. And we have an insert out of 75 Ultraviolet Beam Mayo. We got a couple of white circles here. Corbin Burns and Jose Altuve. And we have some out of 199ers here. Luke Keeschel going to the Twins. Jordan Lawler to Arizona. Tatis to San Diego. And Jung-Ho Lee to the Giants. And we have a couple purples out of 150. Kyle Manzardo going to the Guardians. And Mike Trout going to the Angels. And blues, how about that one? Drake Baldwin out of 99 going to the Braves. Alvarez going to the Astros. Big Christmas going to the Guardians. And Jung-Ho Lee to the Giants. And greens out of 75. We got a Jacob Wilson. Julio Rodriguez on the light speed. And Brent Rooker going to the A's. Got a couple golds. We got a Skubal to Detroit. And Osuna going to the Rangers. Both those golds came out of the same box. And stars in the night, we got a Brooks Lee going to Minnesota. Grant McCray auto going to the Giants. And a Bo Bichette Starfractor going to the Blue Jays. All right, let's have some fun. We've had some nice ones up here. Over to our left, we're going to the Phillies. NB Mayer 08. Sounds good. All right, Trey Turner, Stella Nova headed to the Phillies on the auto. Very nice. And over to our right to the Mets. Z. Leonard, Juan Soto out of 25, launched into orbit. And the Dodgers, we got a Dalton Rushing, Stella Nova out of 50. And we got a Sasaki, Stars in the Night, going to the Dodgers. And that is S-Man Love. Good hits there for you, buddy. And how about the Brewers? Swaggy T, Jackson Churio, 1 out of 5. As a Brewer fan, I love that. Awesome card. And to the Reds, we got Dustin, 813, and the Rhett Lauder out of 5 of the Stella Nova. Very nice. Over here to the Nationals, Blake C. Wow. Got some sweet hits there. Dylan Cruz on the white circle. Dylan Cruz launched into orbit out of 10 auto. And how about a James Wood on the Sun Planetary Pursuit? So sweet. And our big one, guys. This was a fun one to pull. This is going to the A's. This is cool. Huskies Forever, Cosmic Chrome Auto Variation, Red Flare Refractor of none other but Nick Kurtz. That was awesome. Let me take a look, see where we are in the rest of the night. We're gonna have heat all night for sure. We have basketball coming right up next. We're going down on our football. Those spots are getting taken. We have update those spots are moving as well, and Marvel. So perfect. I will see you guys back in just a little bit with basketball, and we will keep this fun night going.